See, there are mysteries that we should take advantage of. Imagine as an apostle, I'm sleeping and Paul is whispering to my head. This is how I entered the scriptures. This is how the verse is open. This is how I caught it. How did you know? How did Peter write it? Who told him how prophets wrote? Because he went where they stood. He said, knowing this first, no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. He said, holy men of God spake as they were carried by the Spirit. So Peter knew that there was a vehicle that carries men to the realm of wisdom. Because there's a place where wisdom dwells. The Bible said there's a path that no fowl knoweth. The vulture's eyes have not seen it. He said the lion's web has not trodden that path. There is a path of the eagles. The place where only men that have wings can soar. We fly beyond the stars. But it has to do with your essence, your DNA, your nature. You can't carry bitterness and go there. You can't carry malice. He said lay aside every weight and every sin that does even beset you. He said run the race with patience. But you know what? There's a realm beyond running. Because they that wait upon the Lord, those who are transfigured, the Bible said they mount up with wings like eagles. They begin to soar because there is a portal to Zion. Why did God tell Job, who is it that darkens counsel by words without knowledge? He said, do you know who commands the stars? If it was not a knowledge that could be found, why was he asking a mortal man? That means there are things that if you do, you can go to where darkness is addressed. You can go to where light hides. You can go to where the borders of the rivers were carved. There is a place of the dwelling of wisdom. There is a gateway to power. There is a region where God's men gather. Job used to attend those meetings. The day he fell, Satan took his place. He said the sons of God gathered. And Satan came and he said, he spoke in the place of Job. So the reason Job was wise was not because he read books. He was not a cardinal by study. He was a cardinal by height. Ascensions in the spirit. Some of us are too heavy. When the angels come, our discernment is clogged. Because we refuse to forgive that sister that lied against us. When they come, we can't fly. We become too heavy for the wings. Because we are carrying weights that beset. But those who function in love, they are like the wind. They flow into Zion. They mingle with the Spirit. Oh, Jesus said, as the wind bloweth, thou listest not from whence it cometh or where it goeth. He says, so are they that are born by the Spirit. When you love people, it's not about them, it's about you. You are giving expression to a nature that becomes your advantage as you sojourn in the Spirit. That's why Jesus said, even your enemies love them. Marakola, Tavila Kata, Ziza Zakura Bakata.